Hey guys, DC here, and this is my review of Hitch Hiker on the Apple Arcade for Apple TV. So the game is loading up here, and you need your controller, and again I use my Steel Series Nimbus for the majority of the games that I play on the Apple TV. Just going through some of the settings here. I'm going to leave subtitles on, language English, font scale is fine where it is. Now this game is described as a mystery game. It's sort of part of the title. If you kind of do a Google search on this game, you'll see that it says Hitch Hiker, a mystery game. So I like mystery, movies and film and everything like that. And so this is sort of played out within a game. But it looks like we got Vern, what's in here, California, driver's license. And the game is loading up here. And it just looks like we're in some sort of field here. Alright, so we have a windmill, some birds. Graphics aren't too impressive. And I don't think there is a sort of like a graphics sort of option with this as far as the quality goes. There we go with the title one more time. Alright, and it starts us off here in the car. A little bit on how to play. Left stick looks around, and then we can interact or cancel. And it gives us this sort of cursor here, little crosshair thingy. And we are inverted for the controls. So I'm just kind of looking around here trying to get my bearings.
So, where are you headed?
And the conversation is sparked up here. I'm gonna shrug. I'm not sure where I'm going. The game just starts us off in the car here.
Not the talkative type, eh? That's okay. Most people I pick up are just waiting for their turn to talk.
And the game has that sort of ominous sort of feel to it.
They're from my farm.
Like, again, something is going to happen. I go ahead and take some raisins that he offers, and it makes the character sick. I think temporarily, though.
Guess those things don't agree with you yet. Strange. They're Thompson seedless. Good raisins.
Seedless raisins.
More of those in California.
All the raisins I've ever had in my life, personally, have been seedless. So.
You want to know the clip?
Alright, so I decided to interact with my backpack here. Within my backpack, we have the toothbrush, and I can rotate the toothbrush with the right stick just to kind of look around it. It's the only thing in my backpack, which is odd. And again, right now I'm just trying to take in all the different clues, listen to what this guy's saying.
Raisins and grapes, man. They're the same thing.
Speaking about raisins and grapes,
they taste disgusting when eaten together.
They're the same thing, but disgusting when eaten together. Which I've never done, but I would agree.
Think about when somebody asks you about this ride later, assuming you even know where you're going, and get someplace where somebody can ask you.
He brings up memory, which I like that. The thought of memory and how your memory can be distorted. And so he's touching on that, which is things I really enjoyed speaking about. I was a psychology major in undergrad, and you know, memory and cognition were some of my favorite sort of topics to speak about.
Will it actually show you?
How our memory is not super reliable.
Or this one?
Now we're kind of cutting to different,
This one?
I guess,
We think
cut
we
scenes
remember how
where,
people
again,
really were.
if someone's asking us to remember what's going on here, what is our memory going to provide us to kind of,
Even
you
the
know,
people we cared about the most.
to be able to draw back on what's currently
All we're
happening?
doing is snatching
A scene
moments
outside of the
we
car, within the car, who knows? I'm just pausing here, again, still trying to just keep my bearings on the controls, make sure I know everything that I can, operate with.
I've spent a lot of time around raisins. They're like those dogs you see with
So
wrinkles
we
and
continue to
skin
talk about
all over
raisins
their
here.
eyes. Not the most handsome dogs. Basically helpless, but lovable. My wife, she preferred grapes the way most people do. She's dead now, but you probably guessed that.
And then the
Thanks.
story starts
But you
to
don't look like you're doing
pick
so
up a
well
little
yourself.
bit.
Takes one to know one, right?
Go ahead and interact with the tobacco
I can
here.
always spot
I'm
someone
not a
who's
big
leaving
tobacco
home
fan. I
somewhere.
know
They
my
usually stand on the road
college
with their
roommates used to
gaze
dip a
locked
lot,
on their
which I wasn't a
face
big
and
fan
their
of.
thumb up in the air.
I don't know if it's
No,
even the same thing, the chewing tobacco and the dip. Maybe it is,
Just
but
know
yeah,
the
just
type.
it was in the same family, I guess, but just
If I'm
nasty.
totally honest with you, I don't really remember what you looked like.
Now, what's
Remember
odd here is he doesn't remember what his wife looks
It's
like.
not her face. Some people have faces
He
that are easy to
remembers
remember.
everything about her but her face.
Doesn't seem fair.
I'm gonna reply that, yeah,
Well,
I
it's
think
not
that
as
you
easy as
still
you
remember
think.
your wife's
I'll give you an
face,
example.
if anything.
You think you're present in the moment? You've been talking to me for a few minutes now. What color are my eyes?
So he asked me what color are his eyes, and then I kind of go over to try to cheat, and he's blocking his face here. So, but I guess here,
Not bad.
and blue.
But that's just your
was
vocabulary
correct.
for his eye.
I'll say that's a lucky
Better
guess.
lucky than good, am I right?
I was either gonna go with brown
Do me
or
a favor
blue,
and
but I
crack
went
the
with
window,
blue.
would you? That's better. Now, where were we?
Rolling the window down, getting some fresh air.
Not much profit in talking geography with someone who doesn't know where he's going or where he's from. But if you want to know,
And one thing about this
front of
game, yeah,
this
you
car
don't
is full of
immediately
4
realize
bushels of
that you are the
raisins that I'm driving
hitchhiker.
to my brother's place
So-
in intercourse.
Throughout the story, throughout this
Looking for
conversation, you realize that you're the
Copernicus.
hitchhiker in this case.
Well, seems like the right name for a guy who's traveling the world without knowing where he's going. What you got there?
So in that matchbook, it says help and has a phone number there.
Just a matchbook, huh?
I'm gonna say it's just a matchbook and conceal the phone number.
Because the window is still open. So, where were we? You just sit back, Copernicus, and invent a language where false statements are impossible. What?
Now, as far as Copernicus or Comenius, I really don't know the difference, to be honest with you. I've heard of the name Copernicus, but not Comenius.
Crazy on long drives like this.
So, me personally, I'm not in the position to be correcting anybody with
So we used to make
their
up
use
these
of
songs
names.
about food on long drives to pass the time. We had this one. with
And
about
once
30
we get the
verses,
radio on
each
here,
about
it starts to get a
different
little bit
kind of
more eerie.
grain. Oh yeah, that drove Mom and Dad crazy. Actually, I'm beginning to understand my parents' perspective. Getting older is funny. It's like
And
reading a
again,
book where
we're
less
just
and less
here in an
happens,
open field,
but the writing gets better and better.
driving around.
You got that right, kid. Let me tell you, getting old is no picnic. Yeah, we used to have a strict division of labor back when we worked together. She would raise the grape from the time it appeared on the vine, and I'd step in as soon as it was time to start drying them. Our customers used to
I
have
poked the
fun
little
with it.
racing guy
I'm the
a
dryer,
few
they'd
times
say.
throughout this whole little ride.
Grapes attract a certain kind of person. A person who likes to tell
Honk on the
jokes.
little
Wine
duck call.
enthusiasts, tourists, people who like to talk. There's a photo in that glove box there of us, standing in front
Side
of
view
our
mirror is
trailer.
not really showing us
It was
much
in a
here.
magazine. One of those
Now it's
stories
starting to
about
get good, so he
vanishing
wants me to look
farmers that
inside of the
always
glove
pull his
box.
heartstrings with the rest of the country.
So we'll see what's inside of here.
Well, I never opened the glove box myself. It's kind of a superstition of mine. But help yourself.
He never opens it, but he's going to allow me to open it.
Hey, where'd you get that? That's not her. And that guy there, he looks like you. I don't know. I was going to ask you the same question, Copernicus. Did he...
So ask him what's this doing in
to
your
you?
car. And the guy in the photo looks like me. The red hoodie.
What woman?
I guess supposedly,
her.
because I don't know
Well,
exactly
hard
what
to
my
say.
character looks like, but I know
Wouldn't
that he
lose any
has like a
sleep
red
over it.
hoodie on, it seems like. Red shirt, at least. Going
Well,
to inspect the
hard
Almanac.
to say. What's that black thing in the glove box anyway?
Can look through the
See anything
binoculars.
interesting there? Yep. Not much to see around here.
I'm not going to tell him
Pretty
about the
flat until
windmill.
we hit North Bend.
Just boring fields. So there's a little bit of a scenic break here. I can look around as much as I like. So I do take a little bit of time to do that. And then that's it for the most part. That brings my review to an end. I do recommend this game if you're into mystery games, but if not, this may not be up your alley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you can't win if you don't play.
Say, want to hear a joke?